Dee with Dee Dee's Daiquiris. Welcome to Drinks with Dee Dee. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Also, you can follow us at Dee Dee's Daiquiris on Instagram and Facebook. If you'd like to buy our mixes, make sure you go to www.deedesdaiquiris.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Tonight, I have Chef Nedra, and she is from all over. So whatever you need, she got it. Wherever you are, she is. Chef Nedra, please take a second to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yes, Chef Nedra in the building. Salute. Thank you, first of all, for having me on your show. We had a couple of hiccups, but we're here, and I'm just happy to be here. I am one of the best chefs in the world. I say that not to toot my own horn. It's because I'm doing something that nobody else is doing right now, and I'm setting trends. I'm not following trends. So with that being said, I'm your girl, Chef Nedra. I'm here. Like you said it all. I got what you need. I'm where you're at, and at the end of the day, I'm here and I can cook. But I'm not just going to cook for you. I'm going to give you an experience. I'm going to take you places you've never been with, as far as food and quality and level and just professionalism. And I'm really grounded. I know 14 different cuisines. I study in French cuisine, and my favorite cuisine to make is Asian.
Pause for a second, because I feel like you playing yourself down a little bit, Nedra, because you got a lot of accolades behind your name that you're not telling us about. You've done so many amazing things, and I want to be able to share with people how great you are. So kind of tell us about some things that you've had in your career along the way.
Wow. Well, first I would have to say my biggest accomplishment would be my own spice line. I created my own spice line. It's called Pootie Spice. And I just really took the seasoning game to another level. I created a season that's an all-in-one, and that's so unique, so flavorful, so healthy that it's unstoppable once everybody get their hands on it. So it's low in sodium. It's gluten-free, no MSG, no preservatives. It's really tasty, but really healthy.
All right, what inspired you to create this line with no MSG and all those other things? Because it sounds like there was a little motive behind it. So what inspired that?
Oh, wow. I've done so many interviews, and this is the first time someone's asked me a question like that. And at first, when I came out with the line, it was just about coming out with something good. But the health part kicked in when my mom got diagnosed with colon cancer. And I learned that the way through healing is through food. So that then prompted me to help combat the cancer with healthier food. So I did that with creating the line, and I took out gluten and MSG and sodium, and it worked. It worked. Sometimes things just work. So it worked.
It's just kind of magical.
Yeah, it's not kinda, it is. You can't find an all-in-one as healthy as this, like nowhere.
How do you go about promoting your seasoning? Because I think that's pretty amazing, and a lot of people don't know, especially people of color, since we're more susceptible to different types of, diabetes, cancer, things like that. So is there a special way that you go to promoting to people of color? Because, we need that. So how do you promote? Like, how can we find you in these different areas when we need that type of seasoning? Because we're not going without seasoning for our food. So how do we find you in case we need these things? Because that's kind of important.
Okay, so right now I'm online sales only. I'm on Amazon, and then you can purchase through my website, which you take any card or whatever. But it's not even about us just knowing. I could tell people and I can put it out to the world. My reach is only so far. It's only so far. With that being said, we as the culture have to dig and research and find these things. If we go and research healthy seasonings, things like this should come up. We shouldn't be so far in the algorithm that we can't get our reach out. Us as color, it's so hard to get our reach out. It's so hard. So,
Yes.
but we're not doing the research neither. So with that being said, we got to do the homework too. I promote on a couple of different platforms. I have some celebrities like Terry Vaughn, Patricia Love, which is Hattie Mae from Tyler Perry. Hit plays and shows. They love the spice. They promote the spice. I mean, just off of the love of I'm doing it. So I have different avenues and people that help me, and I'm in different local stores like in Atlanta, New Orleans, Detroit. I'm in a couple of local businesses, but other than that, I kind of, I'm just trying to find a lane. I'm trying to find a lane with the spice, and that's where I'm at with it.
So I feel like you, like I told you, minimizing your amazingness. You have a couple of lanes. So do you prefer the seasoning lane? Are you like excited about being a chef? We just talked about everybody reaching out to you for recipes. So I feel like you have a lot to offer. What's your favorite thing to do in this business?
Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm on my Marlon Wayans. Like I'm on my Eddie Murphy right now. I want to do it all. I want to see it all. I want it all. With that being said, I am right now creating my own reality sitcom, Pootie Spice reality show. And I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the writer, I'm the first AD, second AD, craftsman. I'm all of that and some. I'm doing that. I do cook for my athletes. I have a couple of NBA players I cook with, and NFL throughout the season. When they, on certain home teams, just depending on where they at in their season, I'll cook for those. To drop a couple of names: Brandon LaFell, wide receiver championship, Super Bowl championship, one of the wide receivers here when he was with the Patriots. Eric Ebron on the Colts. I had a pleasure to cook for Chris Paul. I've touched a couple of my bucket list things to do. I will say that, and I'm happy about that. So when I'm not working on my reality show, which I have a camera crew, a production crew who is lovely. Jeff, my production manager, he just really, I gave him the vision and he all gas, no brakes. So we right now at about 3 episodes with like 4 in an editing room right now. So whether somebody pick me up or not, I pick me up. I'm making my own seat at the table. Like it's all gas, no brakes. Like everybody, like I can't wait to the end of this year. No, I'm living in every moment. I just gotta live in every moment. And I don't want this. I'm not gonna say I don't want this year to be over, but whatever God has in store left for this year, I want to receive it. I don't want to bypass it. I don't want to skip it up. I don't want to take a detour. I don't want to turn left. I want to pass go and collect my $200 for the rest of the end of this year. So whoever ain't with it, like Lil Wayne said, you got to get with it or get lost. So, I have a lot going on.
You gave us a word for 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and let's keep it going. That's amazing. And I like that energy because that means you're unstoppable and you're going to keep going. So, with all that in mind, you got your reality show, you have your seasoning, and you're still working with other people. What do you like? If you can narrow something down, what do you want to see next for yourself? Because you're going.
You know where I want to see?
What that is? I
want to be focused. I don't want to say what's my next step. I want to be focused. So when God take me to wherever phase I'm going to next, whether it's Dubai, Jamaica, Italy, Rome, Southwest Houston, Chicago, Miami, wherever he take me, I want to be focused. So when the journey arrives, I know how to navigate. So I'm not even going to put nothing on myself and say I want to be here or I want to be there. I just want to be focused wherever I'm going. Like that's the bigger picture at the end of the day, is to be focused and get the bag. That's it.
I love this. So let me ask you, I'm going to buckle you down a little bit more because I want to see where you're going. Normally, I ask people what inspired them to start where they're going. So what was your inspiration to be a chef? Like, did you cook as a 2-year-old? Because like I need some of that for myself, but I ain't had that ministry. But what inspired you to get started here and become a chef?
Ooh, man, just a lot of different things. Number one reason, being of color and it being young, in the 90s and 2000s, that wasn't heard of for a female to have a female chef. But I just didn't want to be in poverty. I didn't want to be in the hood. Not that everybody it's a hood wherever you go. Like if you grew up, whether you was in a rich hood, a poor hood, a middle class hood, everybody was in the hood. So with that being said, I just didn't want to be there. I didn't want to do that. And I wanted better for myself. Like I lied. Like I told my mom, like, hey, I got accepted into culinary school, never even filled out an application yet to begin, but let alone, I just wanted that bad. And when you want it that bad and you hungry, nothing can hold you back. You may have roadblocks that may hit you and things may come up and you may not know how to handle it right then and there, but rest assured, you got to get through it. If you stop right there, you will never plateau, you'll never have no growth. So with that being said, I mean, I really couldn't, I just really wanted to get out the hood, getting out the hood and just want your family to look back and say, dang, I wanted my grandma to say, Nedge did it, Nedge made it. I wanted my mama to say, man, Cook did that. Like she built me my house. She took care of me. Like that's what I live for. I live for those moments and those moments right there because I saw my mama fight. So I look at it, she fought all my life. She fought to raise 3 Black women in a low poverty neighborhood on food stamps, with a husband that was in and out the house, so I didn't want that for myself. So I strive very hard to get away from it. And that's really what inspired me to even become a chef. I had no intentions on being a chef. I knew how to cook. I knew how to cook since yay high. Like I knew how to cook. But just really wanting to get out and be something and not stay where I was from and let society, I didn't want to be another statistic. I did not want to do that. So with that being said, that's why I really wanted to become a chef. It wasn't even to just become a chef. It was just to become somebody. Nedra, find you. What do you want to do? Do you really like cooking? And I really don't like cooking in restaurants, but I love cooking for people in their homes. It's just something about it. Like if I had God answered my question. I know I'm going on, but I want to really tell you this, but I prayed and said, God, give me a family. I want my own. I want to be able to cook for a family of 5. It was a family of 5. I want to cook for a family of 5, a husband, a wife, and 3 kids or something like that. I don't want no dogs. I don't want none of that. I just want, and at a young age, I said that, and it really came true. So it's really me cooking in homes for people. I enjoy it. They get my personality, they get the experience, and it's just, you got to see it. You got to be in it and see it to believe it. It's like one of those experiences.
I love to see people talk like this because to me, that tells me you have a passion for what you're doing. So it's okay if you go on and on because you're going somewhere with it. So if you had your perfect family, right? And you had to pick and choose, you had to put these people in a box. With the family of 5 be your perfect? Like if you had to cook for one family for the rest of your life, who would it be?
My family.
Your family at home or your family of 5 that you currently have?
My family at home, because the object of the game is for me to get a chef and me to retire. I want to make money in my sleep. So me getting a chef would be me. Nobody I don't foresee me having a chef in my kitchen. So I want to get to the point in my career where I can say, you know what, I don't have to do that if I want to. I can just cook at home. I can eat at home. I love eating at home. So, I mean, that's where I don't have that is my perfect family, to cook for my own family. I don't want to do this the rest of my life cooking for people. I want to make money in my sleep. Who don't? I tell my sister, if they ain't liking, they hating. And if they ain't hating, then why they not liking? I don't understand. You just scrolling on the gram. You ain't liking because you hating. If you ain't hating, why you not liking? Oh.
You are absolutely right. And when we started Dee Dee's Daiquiris, that was our conversation. We don't want to have to work 10 times harder in our real job. We want to make money while we sleep. So I get it. I totally get it. So where are you right now? What are you doing right now that's, help advancing what you're doing?
Man, right now, I'm just on a life journey. I'm just vibing. Quarantine was serious. Quarantine was serious for the world. The world have never seen anything like this. This was serious. Relationships broke up. Kids, things is crazy in the world right now. And that's a big fact that nobody really sitting on. Like, quarantine was real. If you said that you was just at home and you was chilling and you had a moment where you was dark, you was sad, you was happy, you was mad, you was crying, you thought about if you was gonna lose your job, you ain't know if you wanted to take some pills, you ain't because we ain't about to pull that because we scared of pain. But I'm just saying, we've had some of everything. This is the first time I've ever heard about mental health on a nationwide level so big and so broad that quarantine was real. So I'm saying all that to say that I done been through it. I just want to be happy. I just want to be free, whatever that looks like. I don't want anybody to put a cap on me and say, oh, Nedra can only do this, like, teeter-totter. Man, I wanted to post a video about cannabis, and so many people in my ear, don't do that. Man, you know what I said? Fuck it. And I did what I wanted to do without anybody. I felt so free. Who don't want to feel free? Like, it feels good to feel free. And in that moment, in that decision, I said from here on out, I'm not letting anyone put a cap on me, expectations. I'm just gonna go with the flow and live life, because things are how they should be. So if we just go with the flow of life, naturally, that's how it should go. We going with the body of the water. We going against the current. Everybody right now going against the current. We working hard instead of going with the wind.
Right. I'm happy that you said that, because this is the time to do it. So what do you see next for your career?
Man, I'm a hustler. So what I mean by that is, people only think of, when you think of the word hustle, oh, I'm hustling, you think of Rick Ross. Man, I'm hustling every day. You on your Ross, you on your Port of Miami CD. You go back on that track. But really, if you really listen to Rick Ross, he missed out a major key. Major key alert. He forgot when he said hustling, he forgot to add the bustling. I don't want to just hustle. I want to hustle and bustle. I'm hustling my mind and I'm bustling with my body. So people out here just hustling with their body, not getting nowhere. They ain't using this. They using all this, man. You got to hustle and bustle. So that's what's next. I'm a hustler, and whatever come my way, that's what I'm going to eat on.
So you're just flexible. You're like, I can take whatever comes my way, I'm going to be able to handle it.
You got it. You summed it up for the people. I told them on some G shit. You summed it up. Yep, that was the right way to say it. Thank you.
I think that's so important, to be flexible and know how to handle whatever comes your way. On Hell's Kitchen, what was the hardest part of that for you? Because that's a different type of party.
That's a whole different type of ball game. But it helped me.
What I want to know about.
that helped me to start hustling here because it was a mental game. So working with Gordon Ramsay, being even on Hell's Kitchen, and there's very few people that I really dive in about Hell's Kitchen with, but fuck it, I'm me, and what they gonna say? Nothing. So with that being said, Hell's Kitchen was a mental game. It was more of a mental game than anything. It was pushing you to get to the next level. It was pushing you to competition. It was pushing you to greatness. It was pushing you for, like, I found myself in Hell's Kitchen, like who I was as a woman, like living in a room with 5 to 12, it was 15 of us in one whole house, and y'all have to learn how to work together. Different personalities. You got Gordon Ramsay in your ear hollering at you. You really want to tell him something, but you really like, oh, hold on. So, I mean, it was an experience. It was a journey. Being that I was on season 11, and season 11, the girls was undefeated. We won every challenge. With us winning every challenge, we really got to, you know, meet Gordon Ramsay on a different level and chop it up with them and hang out and go on yachts and go on G5 jets and just having, you know, an amazing time, amazing experience. You know, it was just a once in a lifetime type deal. Like, the cameras don't do Hell's Kitchen justice. The cameras don't do it justice at all.
So if you could do it again, would you?
Nope.
Really?
Why not? Because I got my own show. Hell's Kitchen need to come be on my show, not me be on their show.
Well, I'm very excited for you, and I look forward to watching what you have to give the people, because I like seeing things different. We always see what's clear-cut media, so y'all know you're going to bring something different. So tell everybody where they can find you, because this is good shit. Where you at, though? On Facebook, Instagram?
Okay, Twitter? So listen, y'all. For the people, I do have a YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel is Chef Nedra Harris. I'm dropping recipes. I'm showing you the homes that I get to cook in, the state-of-the-art kitchens, some regular kitchens like you and I. We in a regular kitchen, regular smegular kitchen with a gas stove. I know electric stove. Hold on, we may luck up and get a gas stove. We be praying, ooh, do it got a gas stove? Do it got a gas stove? So I mean, you see some of all of my clientele. Like, I'm very diverse. The people that I come across, I pray every day and say, Lord, please place me in front of the right people, around the right people, with the right energy, the right vibes. Like, just I want to be there. I want to be there. So they can find me on YouTube. You will see, you know, some of everything. You will see me speak my mind. You can find me on Instagram. Everything is Chef Nedra Harris. Everything is Chef Nedra Harris. Hashtag Pootie Spice Chef Nedra. We in that thing.
Nedra, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Ooh.
I like asking about people and experiences. You know what I mean? I like to know people. Ooh. So what's your favorite?
I just love to cook. I love to cook.
If you cook something every day, what would it be?
If I could cook something every day, I don't know. I eat different now. I eat very clean and very healthy. A lot of my athletes, they eat clean and healthy. So I was just saying one day to myself in the kitchen, I'm a basic chef. 9 times out of 10 eat a good turkey sandwich, hook me up. I want lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, cheese, all of that on my turkey sandwich. So I'm just regular like that. But I told myself, since quarantine, I think I lost about like 35 pounds. And I told myself, you know what? I'm going to eat like they eat. I train and condition their body. Food is a medicine, and we don't look at it like that, but it's really a medicine. It's here for us to live, not to really like indulge and like overeat and just be on some reckless stuff. Like, I like hot Cheetos. I like ice cream, but I'm 30 something years old. It don't go down the same way. It don't go down the same way. It don't even taste the same way. So why are we even wasting our energy putting that garbage in our body? I tell a lot of people, we buy Louis bags, we buy Uchi Gucci and all of that, and we put McDonald's in our body. Like, really? We drive these nice, expensive cars, and we eat McDonald's, and we eat at Aldi's. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying some people do have to do that. I'm not knocking nobody for doing that, but don't have your priorities twisted where you eating at Aldi's, but you riding around in the Lexus when you could really just be riding around in a Pinto, eating good. And you putting that back into your body, and that's helping you now to make that money you need to make. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start eating like my athletes eat. So whatever they eat, I eat. Oh, you eating this today? I'm eating it too. You having a protein shake? I'm juicing for you. I'm making sure your body is good. I mean, tip top shape. They running up the court. They got so many games. They play what? 100 and some 90 games. That's a lot of games. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta treat my body the same way. So I just love to cook. I'm big on seafood now. I would say if I had to cook something every day 6 months ago, it would probably be fried chicken. That's my shit. But
fried chicken. Yes, indeed. I don't blame you.
I would say that. But I love to cook. French cuisine would be my favorite cuisine to cook. French.
Okay.
French cuisine.
So, last question for you, because I know I've taken you on and on and on because I'm excited. So, if I'm in Houston, where can I find you?
Man, just gotta really slide in my DMs. I am all over Houston. You know, I'm being honest. I go to I come to you. So I'm not just in Houston. Like I was in California last week. The week before that, I was in Austin. The week before that, I was in Detroit. Next month, I'll be in Atlanta. In 2 weeks, I'll be in New York. Like, so I go somewhere everywhere. I fly. All you really need is to really contact me, and you can get a hold of me. I'm not one of them chefs that say, don't DM me, don't do this, don't do that. And I say, if you really want me, it ain't nothing but a flight. I just don't fly on Spirit. I don't fly on Spirit. And we good. I'm there. I work with people's prices and they budget. I'm not that chef that say all I take is if you don't have $1,000, you can't book me. I'm not that chef.
I really appreciate you for doing that because there's so many people who want, like my husband and I, we really try to focus on eating healthy. So meal prep is a big thing. You have some people who don't know where to start. So, I mean, I'm glad that you've said that because that is a great inspiration for people who don't have the excuse anymore because you've taken it off the table. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for sitting with us. Thank you for coming. I love your energy because, you know, you have so much information to give. So I appreciate you taking the time to sit with us this evening. Can you tell the people where they can find you? Anything else you want to share before we close out?
No, I want to say thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to be myself and speak my truth. Please. You lit, your energy lit, all good vibes over there. I'm feeling it. This can't be the last time. It can't.
No, I'm coming to find you. You didn't know that, but I'm coming to find you. I don't give a shit where you are. We coming there.
Solid. That's all. That's what it's about. Man, let's link up. Let's do this. You tripping. You were supposed to get me in my element. Like, I need to be in that kitchen with you, and you need to be hooking them drinks up.
Look, let's turn it. I'm gonna be in the kitchen with you because I think you have a little bit more experience than I do. And I don't really want to look bad. So I'm gonna be in the kitchen with you. Salmon and all that good stuff. We're gonna make some fish and stuff.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much for watching Drinks with Dee Dee. Remember, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Also, remember to follow us on social media at Dee Dee's Daiquiris. On Instagram and Facebook at Dee Dee's Daiquiris. We'll chat next time.